Well, some people in Sevier County say the noise from construction equipment in their backyards is constant, and they wonder when it's all going to end. They invited consumer reporter Don Dare to see and hear for himself what they say they have been dealing with for months. Don?
Well, Bo, we went to the McCleary Road area in the Boyd's Creek community. That's where East Tennessee Natural Gas is laying a new pipeline system that runs for miles through Sevier and Knox County. For people whose homes are next to the construction project, it is anything but quiet. This is what Lori Border sees and hears when she steps outside into her backyard. The East Tennessee Natural Gas Company is installing a wider diameter pipeline across her backyard easement.
They just said that they were going to be putting in a new gas line. They didn't tell us it was going to be this big of a mess.
Approximately 16.5 miles of new pipeline is replacing the existing pipeline. The utility easement is about 20 yards behind Mrs. Border's home at Boyd's Creek, where she's lived for 12 years.
I was also told that I was going to have a special space for my dogs to be able to run. And as you can tell, this is not much space for them to run, and they're good-sized dogs. My property line goes from that gravel road all the way to the next gravel road. This is my little area that we get to be in.
Mrs. Border says because there's a utility easement on her property, there was no way she could stop the pipeline. She and her husband have been compensated by East Tennessee Natural Gas, but she says the annoyance factor goes beyond the little bit of money they received.
That compensation was, we knew it was going to be this bad, we would have said, nah, you need to give us more than that.
Melody Marshall showed us what used to be her late sister's property line.
It started right here, all the way down to McCleary Road.
Mrs. Marshall's sister had lived in this mobile home for years and was informed about the project. Melody has been left as the executor of the home and property.
Can't sell it, can't show it. No one would want to even pull up in the driveway. As you can see, they won't allow us in the driveway. They have come through like a 4-lane interstate on this property.
We never know what their schedule is going to be like, you know, when they're going to start, when they're going to stop. I mean, even on the weekends, even on Sundays, they've been working, and they're out here at 6:30 in the morning.
East Tennessee Natural Gas is a major transporter of natural gas to regional utility companies and electrical generation facilities. Thousands of homes are powered by the service, but as more subdivisions are built, new 24-inch diameter pipeline is replacing the existing 16-inch diameter pipeline in parts of Sevier and Knox counties. ETNG says the new alignment project will better meet the needs of homeowners and businesses.
I'll give you two numbers for Art, 701.
We wanted to talk with the on-site project manager, but he was unauthorized to speak with us. In a written statement, ETNG says, "We are aware of specific concerns from residents and have done everything possible to appease them, including compensation for the scope of work and impact on their property." The company goes on saying, "While this type of work is necessary, we are mindful that our presence is a frustrating inconvenience, and we are doing everything in our power to complete this work as quickly as possible." The gas company says it's on track to begin property restoration within the next month. Residents say the sooner, the better.
They probably don't have a voice. Nobody was compensated enough to deal with this.
Now, East Tennessee Natural Gas tells us its land agents have been in communication with homeowners about the system alignment program since 2022. And the company says it will remain in contact until property restoration is complete. ETNG says it has already completed property restoration in parts of the Knoxville area. But for those we talked with in the Boyd's Creek area, they will likely have to use their earplugs for a little while longer, Bo.
Oh my goodness. All right, Don, thank you. And if you have a consumer question for Don, take a moment, send him an email, ddare@wat.com, or you can give him a call, 865-633-6923.